In this video, I will quickly show you how to instance collections correctly and also how to make them real objects if you ever need to. So first of all, why do we need to create instances of collections? Why is it important? It's important because, for example, if you want this car to be multiplied, right? I mean, if you want more of this car, for example, if you duplicate it a few times, for example, 5 times, and you want to have 5 same cars in your scene, right? Of course, you can select all the meshes of your car and Shift D to duplicate, but it will greatly decrease the performance in your scene because it will be a lot more polygons in your scene. Like if this has 1,300,000 trees, if you multiply it by 5, it will be around 6 million polygons, and your scene will be heavy, and you will kind of the performance will drop a little or significantly depending on the complexity of your object and things. But if you make a collection of these objects and you make one collection called, for example, a car, and if you duplicate the collections, there will be no extra polygons, and it will be a lot faster to kind of it will not drop the performance, and it will be much better in general. So how do we create collections, and how do we instance the collections, and what problems can we face and how to fix that? So we will see that all in this video. So first of all, how can we put all of this different parts of the car into one collection? So first of all, let's turn on viewport overlays, and let's kind of hide everything apart from this car. Let's select this and come to viewport display and display as bounds because I don't want to see this. And select all the other meshes or objects and hide them. First of all, I don't need to see them. And just, I think, yeah, everything is hidden apart from this car, right? I hope we don't have any other. You can also select things by coming here and all by type, like you can select all empty objects and hide them, or you can also come here and kind of hide all the types of objects. For example, if I want to hide all the meshes, the car will be hidden. I can just hide all the empty objects, light objects from here too. So yeah, please use those features. And now I can just select everything. And also I just quickly want to make I just want to see if anything is parented to anything else. Yeah, all the upper part of the car is parented to this, but we don't care about that. We can just select everything and Alt P to unparent and keep transformations. I hope it didn't break anything. And select everything and set origin to 3D cursor maybe. If it doesn't break anything, I think it didn't break anything. Sometimes it breaks, so be careful when you're doing that. I just did this just to kind of clean my scene up a little. You don't have to do anything of these. So select everything now and press M to put this correction parts into a collection called Audi, for example, e-tron or something, or just a car, whatever. Now we have Audi e-tron, a collection called Audi e-tron. Now we can unhide everything, like Alt H to unhide everything, and now we can use the collection to select everything. For example, let's come here, select this collection, right click and select objects, select all the objects. Now if I just I can just duplicate the collection like so. Let me show you the difference. I can duplicate it. Select the collection, duplicate collection, and everything gets duplicated. Select objects, GX, move the car RZ, just like that. Now we have 2 cars. Let's look at them in rendered view. Yeah, we have 2 cars now, but if I increase it like that, if I have 20 cars, it will be really difficult for Blender to calculate. Now you can see it's a bit more than 2.5 million trees. So I can duplicate things like that too, but it's not very practical. Select all objects, delete. Select the delete this collection too. A good thing is I can just bring it like so. Yeah, but if I bring it like that, it will be higher than, it will be wherever you put it. So you can also bring it like Shift A and bring this async collection in ODE-tron, and it will stay here. So now everything is good. So far so good, there is no problem, but sometimes there is a problem. How? Let's say now my car is in the middle of the scene, which means there will be no problem. But what if I have my car around here, right? Just something like this, right? It's here. And now I want to kind of instance a collection of it. Collection of this car. Shift A, collection instance, and Audi e-tron. Yeah, I have put the collection. Now if I just move, it moves. But if I rotate now around Z, it is rotating around this pivot point, which is in a random place. You don't know why it's not in the middle of the car, yeah, the pivot point. Why? Because by default it's offset from the cursor, and it's based on the distance between the original parts of the collection and the cursor. So how do you fix it? So here is how you fix it. First, you should bring this cursor here, like to the middle of the collection, wherever you want. Shift S, cursor, to select it. Now, do you think it will fix the problem? Let's see. Shift A, collection instance, Audi e-tron. But it kind of fixed, but not actually. GEX, it is still away from the collection. The pivot point is still away from the collection, because you really need to have one more step to make things better. So select any object in your collection and come here to object properties, not object data properties, object properties, and come down here to collections and click on this very small arrow and choose set offset from cursor, and that's it. You don't see any change, but it actually fixed the problem. Shift A, collection instance, so Audi e-tron, GX, RZ. Now the pivot point of your collection is where you want. Now you can just Shift D, duplicate the car as many times as you want, and there will be no performance drop. Generally, there will be less performance drop. Of course, there will be some performance drop, some decrease in performance, but it will be, in general, it is much better than just making raw duplicates of your objects. So we have a bunch of Audi cars. Now, imagine you want to change one of them. So how do you do it? How do you change the, for example, material here? You can just select this, Control A. I'm showing you now how to make the collection instances real. So select any of these instances, any one that you want to change, for example, this one. Shift A, make instances real. That's it. You have changed. But still, it's where is it? Now let's quickly put this inside its own collection. M, e-tron red or something. I don't know, maybe red is not a good color, maybe, I don't know, green. So, okay, now before I mess things up, I just quickly put them in its own collection. Now, if I change the color here, all the colors change because it is still using the same material. So you can select one of the objects and select everything else and come here to object. So relations, make single user, object, data, and materials. Let's go. Now, if I change the material from here, like so, it will only change here, not anywhere else. Now I can select these parts and just, I don't know, just link the materials from this object. Control L, materials, and that's it. You have these blue materials everywhere. So it's not the ideal option, but it works. Control L, link materials. Now it's nice blue, bluish something, right? Or it's green. Oh, this yellow looks great. let's make this part kind of black, right? So this is it. This is everything I want to show you in this video. So see you in the next lesson.